What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be installing and testing this new Speedworks high compression head, which comes in at a ratio of 13.7. This ratio will change based on elevation, but they do have a guide on their website to help make sure you choose the right head. Now they're claiming 3 horsepower on the top end and 8 horsepower in the mid-range. And the whole point of this head is to increase throttle response and acceleration. Now the thing that I really like is there is no tuning required. It is simply a bolt-on application. And on top of that, they claim that pump gas is perfectly fine. Now we did end up splashing about 10 liters of avgas just to be on the safe side while we were testing.
Pretty much it.
We also made a slight revision to the clutching just to accommodate that extra power. Another product we've installed on this 2026 Boost from Mountain Toys is the CR Racing Snorkel Intake. We've been really happy with how it's performing, and it has virtually no bog. Overall, the install of this head was very straightforward and very simple. Ben did it in just under an hour. So now it's time to fire it up and look it over. Looks good, time to ride. Okay, it's my turn to jump on the boost. I was really impressed with the bottom end on this 26 with the clutching and the Brant track. So now Ben is saying with the new head, it's even snappier on the bottom. So I am pumped to give this thing a shot. Just watching him, it sounds incredible and it has insane track speed. So I'm anxious to give it a shot here. Let's see what we can pull. Here we go, first pull.
insane. Holy crap. That was nuts. The speed this thing picks up is incredible. Right at the beginning of that pole, I kind of went way higher than everybody else did. Everybody cut and then went up. I went way higher, cut across, and it was kind of mid-hill, and it was steep, that last section, and I did not think it was going to be able to go and pick up from there. And I did jump on some tracks there, to be fair, but still, like, it was picking up speed from that second half of the next leg, and like just no signs of wanting to stop or slow down. Anywhere as you look, like, it will go. You just look at terrain so different on this. Like, you know, I would have never looked at any of that with my 9R, and this I just feel invincible on. Pretty much anywhere as you point it, it's gonna go. It's just a matter of if you can hold on. There's a few times it catches me off guard. It just builds so much speed, you're kind of behind the sled. But as I ride it more, I'm getting more comfortable with the power and the speed, and man, when you can ride it confidently and aggressively, this thing is insane. I've always been a huge NA fan. I just love the throttle response of an NA, but these new 26s run so good. The bottom end is definitely significantly improved. I definitely would say with the head, it's even improved further. So really good engagement, and then it's just got infinity power, it feels like. As you can tell, I'm pretty blown away. This is a lot of fun. That's a good one. I was absolutely flying up to this point, and then it really started to get steep here. Kind of use that tree for reference. It's pretty well just straight up and down, and here I kind of on and off the throttle a couple times, and it just killed my momentum. And then this guy here kind of had to choose. I didn't have enough to go above and then try to go below, and kind of got sucked in here. Not bad, actually. I'm just going to shovel out in front, drop the nose down, and be able to just side hill the rest of the way out of here. The sled was almost on its pivot point, wanting to roll over. I kind of got back on the throttle in order to get the track buried down to keep it upright, because if I would have rolled over into these trees, it would have been a bad day. But since I stayed right side up, not going to be bad at all. Oh, you get bound up a little bit?
Yeah, my knee twisted a bit. Oh,
ouch.
That's a big hole. Oh, that didn't feel great.
Thank you very much.
It's so good. That was pretty good.
That was really good. Cut your walk in half. He is 6'8" for reference, so we got some
way down.
We got some snow. Oh, he emerges. Just hopping his way down.
Just 2 jumps.
That's perfect. 1 minute and 2 jumps versus half an hour to walk up here. Yeah, this thing just makes absolute quick work of anything. I don't know how the camera's going to show, but this is super steep. And I mean, he track poached a tiny bit at the bottom, but had so much speed. There's a bit of a bump right here. And I initially told Ben to come below it and then cut up above this. And he was adamant on going over it. And, you know, riding the 155 Chaos, like if I hit that, it would just do a backflip. I would lose all momentum. But he absolutely plowed through this, did not even hold him up for a second. Then another really steep stretch and just lost zero momentum through all of it.
Yeah, if I didn't do the wheelie, I would have just went straight up.
Could have just kept going.
This thing is crazy. If you watch closely, you know, the skis kind of just hover like 2 feet above the snow, and you can let off and jump back on it, and the skis don't move an inch. Like, it just holds that momentum, and it's definitely some characteristics of the Pro. It's obviously what it wants to do, is just keep that forward momentum, but it's just so cool. You're so used to, like, if I let off, you know, the front end drops, you jump back on it, and the track wants to dig in, and you lose a ton of momentum. This thing you can afford to get on and off, and it's just so responsive, and the skis don't dip an inch. You're just on and off. It does not lose a second of momentum and just keeps going. The thing is an absolute tractor. There's nothing really we haven't seen it not be able to effortlessly pull out of. It's a rush riding that thing.
It's a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun.
Thanks, Mountain Toys.
Thank you, Mountain Toys.
Yeah.
Got the boost in the 9R.
Super, super grateful for opportunities like this. We wouldn't be riding these sleds here today if they weren't supporting us, and if you guys didn't support the channel as well. So just a moment to say thank you. We get to do really awesome, fun stuff like this because you guys support us. So a huge thank you, because we love doing this.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got a nice steep hill here, and we're gonna put a few 165s to the test. So we've got Jeff on a bone stock 165 Chaos boost, and we've got Paul here on a 165 free ride, and he does have SRP clutching in his. And Ben here with the boost. We've got clutching, Jaws muffler, and the Speedworks head. Okay, first up, Paul. Turbo R165 SRP clutching. I'm gonna try and keep fresh lines, but it's gonna be hard not to track poach a bit. Jeff, stock 165 Chaos. Ben 165 Pro. Up and out. Free ride 154 SRP clutching. Definitely tell the stock boost is struggling more. Just for reference, all the guys on the 165s are north of 200 pounds. Dustin on the 154 is about 115 pounds. Not quite, but quite a bit lighter. Gonna line them up side to side.
Okay, been running her pretty hard. Ben had made a revision on the clutches, so just checking some heat.
They're just warm.
Just warm. She's dialed.
It's not even, won't even sizzle. No, it's just warm.
To actually get on and off it mid-climb and not lose any momentum. That really impresses me.